Let's queer business. Grubhub awards financial support to 12 LGBTQ plus owned restaurants in Massachusetts. Massachusetts LGBTQ plus owned restaurants and bars serving food found a vital lifeline this year stemming from the partnership formed by the LGBT Chamber of Commerce, the NGLCC, and Grubhub, a leading U.S. food ordering and delivery marketplace. Grubhub customers who donated their change have helped provide financial support to 12 LGBTQ plus owned small businesses in Massachusetts. 3 restaurants in Hampshire County each received $5,000 from the National the LGBT Chamber of Commerce, supported by the Grubhub Community Fund. The restaurants can use the funds for things like updating security and security protocols, updating purchasing, new equipment, community involvement, marketing and PR services, updating digital e-commerce presence, purchasing products, staff training programs, employee pay, and other crucial business needs. More than $30 million has been given to restaurants as part of the Grubhub Community Fund since 2020. Grace Marino, Executive Director of Massachusetts LGBT Chamber of Commerce, believes that the LGBTQ plus owned businesses are an important part of the Commonwealth's economy and hence deserve the help. Wow, really am super supportive of the fact that they're finding ways of actually getting the community the support that they need in order for the LGBTQ plus community to actually take the front seat in receiving some type of jumpstart financially that really is putting your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, or help. Because again, there's still people trying to catch up from pandemic, folks. Right. I mean, just because it's 2023 doesn't mean nothing. And you know what I love about this, Grubhub really is an ally. I do consider Grubhub an ally. They've spotlighted many restaurants in Wilton Manors, Bubbles and Pearls being one of them last year. So, but what I especially love about these grants is that they've allocated 30% of these grants to go specifically to Black and Brown owned organizations or trans and non-binary owned organizations. I love that. So it's like, that's it, you know, and you still can apply. Go online and find out, because I think that the cutoff is like next week or something. So if you own a small business and you need the help, why not apply for it? You never know. You might walk away with 5-10 grand.
Yeah. It's a wonderful program. It's a wonderful delivery service. And I find that their delivery people are just sexier than Uber and than the Uber Eats drivers.
Because of their commitment.
Because of their commitment, yeah. That's neither here nor there. But we have to watch out for our own.
Yeah.
Which is great that they're looking out for the LGBTQ community and that we're supporting, at least in Massachusetts, we're supporting those restaurants.
Yeah.
And circling back to LGBTQ history, you were mentioning that the Black Cat had some financial troubles or maybe keeping open. If we didn't support these businesses, we wouldn't be reporting on the story right now about the Black Cat. So
and they go away and they disappear.
Yeah.
That will get erased.
You know, one last thought that I think is really wonderful, and I know we all imply it in our observations about what we see Massachusetts LGBT Chamber do and what Grubhub is doing, but it's a focus on small business, and it's really important to say those words. Small business is the overwhelming economic driver of the United States. Exxon and Ford are incredibly important, but they are not the business drivers of the United States. It's small businesses, under 100 employees, and that's the commitment here, to support LGBT-owned small businesses. And, by the way, we congratulate what went on in Boston and Massachusetts, but Grubhub did the exact same thing in South Florida just last week. And the event of Grubhub's commitment with the Fort Lauderdale Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, they gave out 5 or 6 $5,000 grants of success, and 2 of them, very notable, is Rosie's, exactly to Faye's point on Wilton Drive, and our own Bona, Glenn Weinzimmer, was one of the recipients of this award. And it helps go back in strengthening however, the 25 things that we told you that they were doing in their businesses, whatever it is that they need, the $5,000 can go and be spent on that to make our LGBT restaurants stronger for the future, so they're here forever. It's great.
I like the fact that they actually did one last thing. They actually built in some measurables right here. We want you to try and focus on spending money in these respective areas, because that can then be replicated hopefully across the country.
Absolutely.
Not that we're asking for more money from Grubhub, but yeah.
But we want more money from
We,
Grubhub.
yeah, right.
That would be
if you're listening,
But
right?
thank you, Grubhub. It's a
right.
great program. Absolutely great.
Thank
program.
you.